Beautiful Life
สวัสดีครับ Good afternoon and welcome to Beautiful Life on englishonline.rmutp.ac.th. My name is อาจารย์เกษมพุทธเรืองศรี your host for the program. A Beautiful Life is a program broadcasted every Monday from 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Articles and information about life lessons or good phrases from the books or websites will be presented in this program together with the latest news from ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร for you to enjoy. Today we start with the article from China News Asia. They said how fake sign and catchy buzzwords are used to market and sell wellness and beauty products. They said dubious claims in product marketing are everywhere. Don't fall for them. From China News Asia, they said you cannot browse a grocery store or pharmacy without being subject to flashy labels that promote health benefits. In the beverage aisle, for example, you might find probiotic sodas that supposedly support gut health. In the beauty department, you will see medical grade serums, probiotic facial creams, and skin detoxing treatments. Go to the supplements section for promises of immunity support, hormone balance, and energy enhancement, among other things. Marketing have been using scientific sounding buzzword to sell product for the centuries, but it's becoming more common, said Timothy Caulfield, a research chair in health law and policy at the University of Alberta. Caulfield coined the term scientific ploitation to describe how brands borrow language from emerging areas of science to market unproven products. Science ploitation crops up in far more places today than ever before, including in search results on social media platforms and from influencers. Caulfield said consumers are often inundated with confusing options as more companies position themselves as healthy. Buyers and prioritizing scientific evidence, said Sienna Picconi, an analyst and head of beauty at WSDN, a trend forecasting company, but they cannot always separate fact from fiction. A 2021 study suggests that people who trust science will more likely to share false claims that contain scientific reference than claims that didn't. In September, the Federal Trade Commission revised its guideline for health-related products, emphasizing that companies should support health claims that high-quality, randomized, controlled human clinic trials, but experts said it's unlikely that the Commission can closely monitor how companies market their products, at least not without a huge increase in funding. There are just too many brands, said Kelvin Klatz, at assisting research scientist in the Department of Nutrition Science and Toxicology at the University of California, Berkeley. So far, now we are on our own, but you can still arm yourself. Here are some marketing tactics to be aware of. The first one, jam-packed ingredient lists. Companies often try to catch in on fat like adaptogens and activated charcoal, which you can find lists on items including cookies, packaging, and toothpaste tubes. Even ingredients that are known to be effective can be manipulated. Beauty and skincare brand, for instance, might use 0.2% of vitamin C in a moisturizer, even though evidence shows that the amount would need to be higher to have any effect, said Michael Wong, a cosmetic chemist who ran the blog lab Muffin Beauty Science and helped popularize the term science washing in beauty circles. This is why it isn't necessarily helpful to score a scientific looking list of ingredients. She said most don't say much about the quality of quantity of each ingredient nor how to interact with other ingredients or its stability, all of which affect efficiency. The next one, vacuum terms like boosts and supports. Manufacturers use words without clear and specific definition like aids, promotes, supports, stimulates, boosts, and optimists to suggest positive health outcomes. There's no quantifiable way to measure an ambiguous word like support, said Jonathan Jerry, a scientist and science communicator with McGill University's Office for Science and Society. Supplement companies, which do not have to prove effectiveness to the Food and Drug Administration, frequently rely on the term used above, but there is often a small disclaimer on the bottle that say the product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases. These they are implying the product words, and then on the same level, much less visible in the fact that there is no evidence that it works, said George Bloom, the director of chemical and pharmaceutical science at the American Council on Science and Health Still. He said people see a word like supports and might assume that the product will treat their symptoms. Other phrases like clinically tested, research backed, doctor recommended, and evidence-based show up in the beauty or personal care aisle and often lack of the context. They would need to be verified. Dr. Wong said, when you see these terms, you should wonder what were the results of the tests, what was the quality of the research, and who conducted it. Was the researcher or endorser a legitimate authority in that field? So, wellness brand might pad their website and links to studies, but some are simply summaries of the emerging data without any mention of the product in question. Many companies include research that unrelated to the claim. Evidence cited by company could be one poorly designed study, said Nick Taylor, a senior researcher in exercise psychology at Harvard UCLA Medical Center. It could be cherry-picked. What you want to see are the results of actual rigorous study of the product itself, showing that it worked, Jerry said, but that's almost never the case, he added. So what you can do to access claim? If you are trying to get a feel for the legitimacy of a product, the Federal Trade Commission recommends doing a search for the name of the product online plus the word review, complaint, or scam. You can also check to see what respect professional associations and major public health organizations like the National Institutes of Health or CDC say about a specific product, protocol, or intelligence. Expert advice. If an herbal supplement claims to address high blood pressure for increase you might search the sites of the American Heart Association or the American College of Cardiology, as these organizations often have articles, position statements, and meta-analysis on them, said Dr. Daniel Barado, a cardiologist who hosts the podcast Wellness Fact vs. Fiction. When considering a basic ingredient or product, remember that one exciting study doesn't mean much. Caulfield said kombucha bottlers often say that they have microbiome-friendly benefits, even though microbiome research is still in its infancy. So before shelling out money, give more credence of sources that include a larger body of evidence on a topic, he said, and keep in mind no single ingredient can change your health overnight. If a product was included in need a cure-all, every medical organization would be rushing to endorse it. Dr. Cladd said anything that sounds too good to be true is probably too good to be true, he added. So the article originally appeared in the New York Times, and you can see more from China News Asia website. We'll be right back after a short break. You are listening to A Beautiful Life on englishonline.rmutp.ac.th. We are back to the news from ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร The first news from Home Economic Faculty โชติเวช Right now they are arranging flowers to decorate the ark in honor on the auspicious occasion of Her Majesty Queen Sirikit's 91st birthday anniversary. The Queen, Her Royal Highness Princess มหาจักรีสิรินธร at ดอนเมือง Airport. Faculty of Home Economic Technology ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร was assigned by ดอนเมือง Airport arranging flower arrangement to decorate the ark honor Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen, Her Royal Highness Princess มหาจักรีสิรินธร on the auspicious occasion of Her Majesty Queen Sirikit's 91st birthday anniversary on 12th of August 2023. The Queen, Her Royal Highness Princess มหาจักรีสิรินธร arrangement of flowers to decorate the ark of honor of His Majesty the King organized under the concept by His Majesty continuing the art of Siam decorate with peacock trails. The peacock is a symbol of quality of Thai silk as well as using pottery from the foundation for the promoting of Bangsai arts. The crafts in flower arrangement refers to the royal initiatives that spread the result of development and promote careers for the people widely, with faculty, students, and alumni of the Department of Applied Home Economics join the decoration on the 31st of July 2023 at ดอนเมือง Airport. The next news from ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร organized activity to celebrate the birthday His Majesty the King. Dr. นัทวรพล รัตน์สิริวัชรบุญ President of ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร praised over the opening ceremony to celebrate the birthday His Majesty on the occasion of His Majesty's birthday on July 28, 2023 in order to honor and show loyalty with Assistant Professor Kamon Promlawan, President of the Rajamongkol University of Technology พระนคร Alumni Association, Mr. Bandit ปานรักษา President of the North Bangkok Mechanic Alumni Association, together with executives, faculty members, personnel, and students participated in the activity at the Hall Auditorium, ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนครเทเวศ Center. The activity started with a monk ceremony. 10 monks from วัดโสมนัสราชวรวิหารเจริญพระพุทธมนต์ and offering the จตุปัจจัยทายธรรม After that it is the food offering to the monks, followed by a ceremony to lay a bunch of พานพุ่มถวายราชสักการะ to pay homage to the king in front of the royal portraits, His Majesty, and pay homage to อศิรวาทราชสดุดี and an oath of allegiance ceremony to be a good official, then join the signing to royal anthem สดุดีจอมราชา and sign the blessing. The last new from ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร right now joined hands with Bali State Polytechnic to develop education and research. ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร signed an academic cooperation agreement or MOU with Bali State Polytechnic BSP Indonesia with Associate Professor Dr. ณัฐโชติรักไทยเจริญชีพ Vice President for Academic Affairs and Faculty Development ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร and Dr. Phil Kadek Dwai Kashaya Putra MSc Master of Science representatives from Bali State Polytechnic, Indonesia, have signed a cooperation agreement. The objective is to exchange students' personal and teaching materials together, as well as joint research development with the Faculty of Business Administration under the title Understanding University Students CHR Orientation, a comparative empirical study between Indonesia and Thailand at Rapi Pat Conference Room, Office of the President, Rajamongkol University of Technology, Pranakon, Tewet Center. And the time is up for today. A Beautiful Life. Please join us on every Monday here on englishonline.rmutp.ac.th. Your host has been อาจารย์เกษม เกษมพุทธเรืองศรี You are welcome to subscribe to our channel on englishonline.rmutp.ac.th. Thank you very much for joining our program today and see you again next Monday. สวัสดีครับ
Beautiful Life will be back again next Monday.